Okay, so today we are going to be reading out of a book called What Are You Glad About? What Are You Mad About? And it just has a bunch of different poems in it. And so we're just going to kind of read some different poems and talk about some of the elements that we've talked about, try to understand these poems better. And so I just hope you enjoy some of them. Most of them are funny poems, so it's fun to read. Sorry is the title of it, but it has a question mark, so it makes me wonder, like, are they sorry? Are they asking, are they sorry? I did it, I did it, I did it. Although all the grown-ups forbid it. I knew right away that it wasn't okay. But even good children can't always obey. And yesterday morning I couldn't obey, so I did it. I did it, I did it, I did it. I did what I shouldn't, then hid it. I wanted to blame it on 3 other guys, except I turn red when I start telling lies. And everyone knows when I start telling lies that I did it. I did it, I did it, I did it, and now I have to admit it. I'll say I'm sorry for what I have done. I'll say sorry for lots of sorries. I won't mention fun, although I had fun, lots of fun, so much fun when I did it. Now, we're not sure what they did, but we can infer, or we can conclude that they probably did something they were not supposed to do. And I noticed that they use a lot of repetition, and so I wonder, like, why did he keep repeating, I did it, I did it, I did it? And so I think about that repetition, and why is that important that they repeated that? I think they want us to know, like, he's saying, okay, I did it. I really made that mistake. And then let's talk about who is the speaker of this poem. Whose point of view was this poem being told from? Yes, from the little boys. It was first person point of view from the perspective of the kid. I guess a boy. I don't know why I said a boy. Boys don't always get in trouble. Girls do too. But from the kid's point of view, we would assume it was a kid. Let's see. Much more than terrified. I know there's a monster lurking inside my closet. I am terrified. I can hear his breathing, fierce and fast and furious. But I've never met a monster before, so I'm going to open my closet door. Because much more than terrified, I am curious. So we know that we can tell. What do you think the mood of this poem is? I mean, maybe even just curious, maybe a little bit scared. I wouldn't say it was a happy mood or a joyful mood or a sad mood. I would go more on like scared or even curious there. There was some really funny ones we were in last year. Let's see. School lunch. There was trouble this afternoon at the school cafeteria. Somebody sat on Mary's PB&J. The girl went into a state of total hysteria and poured ketchup all over the sandwich sitter's tray, who then turned his burger and plopped it on top of Mary's head after dipping it first in the ketchup tray, which is why she's eating a burger that's slurpy and hairy and why he's eating a smelly PB&J. So we can tell that this situation didn't go good, but I want us to focus on the word hysteria. It says, somebody sat on Mary's PB&J. The girl went into a state of total hysteria and poured ketchup all over somebody's tray. So maybe I don't know what hysteria means, but I know it means like she was probably really mad because something got poured on her, and then she poured a whole bunch of something else. So that lets me know she was really upset about something. Oh, where's the one? We'll do this one. I was trying to see. Okay. Why cats are better than my older sister. Can some of you agree with some of this? They never tell you what to do. They never ever yell at you. They don't think that they are always right. They're prettier to look at too. They do not mind a messy room. They aren't stinky with perfume. And when they fight, they friendly fight, more like a pat than a kaboom. They don't act like a year-round Grinch. They don't, when no one's looking, pinch, or chase you from their bed at night, or say you haven't grown an inch. They don't always think they are a queen. They wouldn't be on purpose mean, or want you out of their sight. And though they are clean, They are not too clean. I never want to tell them, scat, I've got a secret wish, it's that. Someday, some way, somehow, I might exchange my sister for a cat. So, what do we think the mood of this poem is? Maybe frustrated. We can tell he doesn't like his sister at all, and that maybe he and his sister don't get along very well. So those are just some of the poems, and we're going to read some more of these tomorrow, and that are really funny.